of the day is trust. Yesterday I talked about a situation in business that I was dealing with, and the foundation of that situation dealt with trust. Trust is built over what? I know it's a delay on the video, and I know you're thinking about it. The answer is time. Trust is built over time. Okay. There is a such thing called blind trust that I feel like a lot of us have for the standard of how human beings should behave and the morality of human beings. As you get older, you realize that that level of trust in the morality and or the respect level of human beings is literally non-existent. Once your trust has been given freely and broken, it is difficult to establish that type of connection with someone once more. It doesn't matter if you're dating them, if you're friends with them, if you do business with them. And again, if it has not been time elapsed in the time frame in which you establish the connection, trust is still a building vibration. If it gets broken in the build, it's broken for good. Trust and faith go hand in hand, okay? Faith is you know that you know because you got receipts on something that you trusted. You understand? Trust does not have to be backed up by receipts. Trust develops over time. I know this person is going to show up because this person always shows up. I trust it. Okay? There's no receipt on that, right? But it can break. And without receipts on it, when it's broken, it's gone. For example, your homegirl always come through, right? She didn't come through that time. That don't break the trust. That makes you concerned because you got faith in your homegirl built on the times you trusted her and she came through. The biggest root of my concerns in dealing with people is my trust being broken. And it's not my trust in the physical. It's me trusting that I know who you are. When the trust that I have that has built over time in the connection that we have established is starting to get weird based upon my physical gains and who I am as a person, there is no more faith in the relationship. Trust is broken and I no longer want to sit with you. When trust is broken with a Taurus, 9 times out of 10, we go on about our life and not think about you ever again. And that's where I'm at with a lot of you. This concept of forgiveness, right? That I don't master. Okay, let me tell you the truth. You're dealing with a witch who's very, very vengeful. Okay, not on some petty shit. You really gotta hurt me to the core on purpose. You know, if it's an accident, that's that. You know. But I'm vengeful. When I think about forgiveness, I think about the times my mama used to piss me off when I was younger, and I would have to forgive her because I live with you, bitch. There ain't no choice. You paying my bills, goddamn. Like, you know, so forced forgiveness, okay, I know what it feels like. But does forgiveness mean that I retrust you? Hell no! That's the right or wrong way to do things. I mean, I see people who have been friends with people throughout their entire lives, and I feel like once you done violated trust in a certain type of way, you have served your purpose. Let's move on. You know? Especially dealing with the come up. I came up and my trust was just broken left and right because the faith that they had in me to be consistent changed. Not me changed, but you see it happen all the time. Niggas get money, they start to switch up. You are my witness. I am the same nigga. I'm a nigga that has money to afford higher tasting things, but I would have afforded that back then too. Okay? But they didn't have faith in our connection because they've seen what happens to people who come up over them. When that crab get out the bucket, that crab think he better. No, it's just my reflection made you feel worse because you weren't where I was at. You lost trust. Therefore, I lost faith. Therefore, you no longer around me. You got to sit back and watch me eat while you still answering phones. Ain't nothing wrong with answering phones. I'm not coming at nobody, okay? I'm coming at somebody in particular. She knows she is. So trust. I didn't even look up the definition before I expanded on the topic, but to me, it is a foundation of faith built over time. And if you fuck with any of those things, time, faith, or the trust, the whole formula don't work. But one thing is for true. You can trust Boots' word and you can trust Boots' readings because hashtag what? Hashtag what? Mother's that motherfucking bitch and mother don't motherfucking me.